Well, because the Zoom meeting's not there.
Oh.
I went and invite the Zoom's gone, so I don't know if it actually got
Damn.
deleted or what.
It's not working. Oh, wait, I should open the hood.
So, they took their, I called my camera for he's not dialing in, so I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
I said, "He's
Hey,
the one that
you're
ever
on."
calls."
He wanted the emails. He wanted an email from you today.
Oh, he wanted, I forgot to include the treasurer's report in your guys' packet.
Yeah.
So he wanted that.
Okay.
So that's why I blind copied you guys, because I was like, well, none of the board members even wanted it, so.
Just hold them down.
Oh, really?
I thought there was something in the back. Turn them on.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there's a little button under there. John and Brian.
My question is,
Can't be done with this thing
decent
because it
stuff.
takes
No,
time
they're
for
still
us to
working.
look stuff up.
We worked with you the last time.
Oh, Brian Christensen was telling
I
me
just
that
pushed it and then you pulled it in.
Jackie's,
Yeah, well,
surgery in 2 different
It was
phases.
looking like they're not,
Because
they're
they
slide
wanted
it
me
over.
to go up here and down here separate.
Shit, yes.
They were gonna,
I'll hold this one.
when I went to the doctors, no, they were gonna cut a bunch of skin off up here. They're gonna do it eventually the way with local, which is.
We'll switch to another one.
She got there and they're doing when this is happening, so they're doing the fat grafting and that at the same time.
Oh.
We do that Monday.
He just, Brian obviously,
Yeah.
you know, he said that they were doing
Now we're doing it too.
There we go.
I said, you just covered it all at once. I said, she's already down from being in the stomach area, she's not gonna want to be down in the stomach.
No, it's not, that isn't gonna be.
But also, she has to have the skin removed up here.
Yeah, because they couldn't get back anywhere near your original size.
Original size. So insurance will cover that since
Yeah.
it was, that's good.
Yep.
Well, and so I'm guessing too, they might take some back from up here too.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they're all taking it from.
They did for me, they took it in the stomach and then you can see can you see the dot right there?
Oh, yeah?
And
Did they
took
explain
some-
it's just like liposuction,
And they
isn't
took
it?
it from here and here, and then they insert it here.
Yep.
Like 2 spots here and 1 spot here.
She's gotta get
So-
filled like way up into the chest and then I
Yeah.
think someone like decidedly, it's like, how do you do that and not pop that silicone thing in there?
Because they put the implants in under here. That's probably where she has those scars, and
Yeah.
then they put that in up here.
Up there?
And I'm like, because I asked them, because I had 2 on this side and 1 on this side. And I'm like, what are these little pieces of tape for? Is that where you injected the fat? And they said, yep. And I guess when they take it out, they like filter it, they filter the fat before they put it back in.
And if I remember the conversations right with the doctor, they put extra in because it only actually settles out to like 65–70% of the original, whatever.
I only had a ½ a pound
So,
that was moved from here to here.
okay,
In my notes, I read through all my notes, because I was so bored.
yeah,
So I read through them all, and they measure them different, so then I converted it. How many pounds is that? About ½ a pound.
okay.
But
Yeah, she's.
hers will probably be more, because they'll probably have more filling out to do.
Yeah, they got a bunch to do because like at the volume that was lost, I mean, it was down quite, was it 2 cup sizes she had to drop? Which she is still angry about.
I don't know, I was like, I just went back to normal.
But that's what she
I
wanted,
was
just normal where she was at.
No, I know, but was not walling down to start with
Oh.
her. So it was like, nope, I'm just doing, because everybody's like, why don't you go bigger? I'm like, no. That's too much trouble.
Oh, hi guys.
How's it going?
And batten down the hatches. No kidding.
Hopefully it's just a little rain.
I hope
We
so,
don't need
but-
that freaking hail coming through
Yeah,
here again.
exactly.
And long ball size hail.
I know.
I don't even think the adjuster's been out to my father-in-law's yet from the last.
Hey, Al.
Last ago.
How you doing?
Oh,
Hello, Mr. Ickes.
Hello.
Hello,
Is this gonna be a fast meeting?
I hope so.
You guys don't have a lot of questions, right?
I hope not.
Zero.
Good.
Okay.
I don't need to go get more water then, because I just noticed it's almost gone.
Hello.
Yeah.
I've been,
Joe, do I usually put you there or in that second one?
I've been both.
Okay, I couldn't remember today, I was like,
A lot of seeds in the ground, Kevin?
I figured it makes more sense for him to do it
Yeah.
at the end.
got our corn done last
than
night,
just have to
so.
look
Good.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we'll get a nice drink now?
Yeah, for the first time.
Hasn't been
Yeah.
consistent on that.
Bad.
Is Leslie still?
Yeah,
But yeah,
but she's supposed to, no, Don is, Don's the president, but he's given that up. He's gonna give that up
great.
this year.
Okay.
And,
Your husband's on the board,
yeah,
and,
and then the judge Early,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Judge
I-
Early, and then
Most of the time I remember, but.
I couldn't be having a new.
someone that lives up by the cemetery, up by
Yeah.
Bill.
Oh, really?
I know what you're talking about. Can't
She's
they
doing
use
the
it?
27th.
Yeah, they walked through the neighborhood one night, I was doing something outside.
But then
and
they,
looked
I know that
Big,
What's that
Les,
again?
She is sticking out.
yeah.
Sunday
I said, I
comes
asked her,
in,
like,
Leslie
"Oh,
said
are
she
you ready
needs
to
to
leave?"
leave.
Yes, I am
Oh,
so ready.
Well, she's
Sunday's
old,
gonna-
I mean, she needs to leave, she
Yeah.
can't do what she's doing.
Yeah. Which
She's like,
Sunday, Andy?
well,
Yeah,
some
the
women
one that
love
owns the
being
mom.
pregnant and it doesn't bother them at all. And he
Okay.
was miserable the whole time.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
mean,
she's just been.
he's,
miserable.
I don't know why they wouldn't give it to him, but.
I mean, my last dentist appointment, it didn't seem like,
No, and
Bet she was that
since
big,
she's
but-
on her feet all day,
Yeah.
so her back's been hurting and stuff like that.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
she kind
papers
of
to
just
sign.
popped out, I think, within the last 3 weeks. maybe.
yeah, I was gonna say, that's probably right before, yeah. So
I
see
did
her walking,
mine.
I thought, God,
Now
I
you-
didn't think she was
Now you
that.
guys have,
Was
there's,
Brogan walking with her?
Yeah,
there's some
Oh, what a
laws,
good
and
guy.
then
That
when we
makes
get
me
a.
I was doing
volunteer
something in
advice-
driveway or the
Crazy
garage
guy.
and things.
Uh-oh.
Is that just on KNOD again? They got KNOD on the TV out there.
Oh, for the
I know
siren.
the siren going off, that's not, don't worry.
Oh, God.
How close is the radar?
I don't have my fob on me. It's in my office. Oh, the telecom door doesn't lock anymore, right? So we don't need it.
Yeah, it's getting
We're supposed to go
closer.
there or in the vault.
We'll go to the vault, don't we? Because the telecom got that gas crap, you can't be in there.
So does the vault.
Oh, they both did?
I thought we were supposed to go to the vault now because we can call out from there. Because they got a phone
In the vault or in
Yeah.
the?
in the vault. I mean, in the telecom room.
Gotcha.
Because the vault doesn't have anything.
Okay.
It used to always be the vault.
So you and I, they got a meeting Friday
Wednesday,
or Wednesday?
Oh,
When-
insurance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, yes.
Jenny,
Hello.
it's all right. Hell, you got 3 minutes.
Yeah, you got 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Hello.
You took Nella's place well. Although she was always coming in at 4.
it wasn't hailing, was it?
No, and I asked Nick, my sons are in Omaha, and they said it's just raining really hard. But I did get a thing that it said it was hailing in Millard.
The hard rain to get the try out there.
Yeah.
They said pea-size, Channel 7's
Good
been
deal, they
on.
got the rocking.
She was 2 centimeters on Monday.
Probably should have went and parked in the garage.
Mm-hmm. Could've.
Let's go. Let's go down.
Oh, Todd said, I'm listening to the radio as I go to golf league, and it said Dunlap and Erling had an inch-size hail.
Yeah,
Oh,
like ping pong, they
great.
said,
Did
yeah.
they?
Great.
Just Woodbine too, I think.
We don't need that.
Remember that time we had?
If my car was in the
big hail,
garage,
all of a
I'd say,
sudden
yeah, I
came
could
in.
use
Came
it.
out, yeah, car was standing out in the garage, just fuming red.
Bam,
Yeah, just ruined everything.
I had just taken the full coverage off my truck like 2 days before that.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
well, Dunlap got it a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago, didn't they?
yeah.
That's some
Yeah.
big hail.
Well, we were
Last night,
Amy
could you-
last
could you
night,
see
and you
anything?
could see it on the side of some of the
Oh,
houses.
you could?
Oh, yeah, we kind of drove around, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Broke a bunch of windows.
Tenderloin?
Yeah.
Did
I had
everybody
the
have-
Tenderloin, it was really good.
Oh.
I had never been there before, so that was,
To the dairy.
yeah, I hadn't been in Dunlap.
We've been there a few times.
It's a good place to eat.
Yeah,
I think,
they won best tenderloin twice.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Mm, I've had the
It's a shame
tenderloin.
that Joe doesn't know how to spell his name.
I know.
I corrected it on mine.
Well, I saw it right away.
Remember me asking you? I go, I'm struggling today. How do you spell your last name? And it still must have typed it wrong. I
Yeah,
said, how do you want me to word this? And then I said,
yeah.
I'm struggling today. How do you
That's all right.
spell your name?
You just missed the C.
I sure did.
Oh, that's okay.
Boy, nobody wants to venture out in the, usually we got Jarvis here. Or,
Somebody, huh?
Weather's right, shoot more.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Jenny, you don't have anything? Oh, you don't have nothing?
No,
yet?
I'm not, we don't,
Okay.
the meeting's not there.
Okay, so we'll go. Good afternoon and welcome to the Harlan Municipal Board of Trustees meeting. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. It's 4 p.m. I'd like to call the meeting to order.
So moved?
Second.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Nichols, aye?
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 2, approval of the agenda, conflict of interest.
So I have an approval of the agenda.
So moved. One.
Second.
Roll call.
Do I need to talk about the conflict of
conflict,
interest?
Yes.
Now?
Yeah,
Or-
just state that you have a conflict with
Okay.
number, oh, where's it at?
Number 9.
Number 9.
I have a conflict with number 9. I will not be participating.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
I move to accept the agenda and then with the conflict of interest on number 9 with Kevin.
Second?
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Nichols, aye?
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 3, approval of the consent agenda. All items listed under the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion with a roll call vote. There will be no separate discussions of these items unless a request is made prior to the time the board votes on the motion. Consent agenda items may include non-controversial subjects.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second?
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Nichols, aye?
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 4, recommend and approve chairperson of Board of Trustees.
Vice Chair.
Vice Chair.
Yep. Replacement for Vice Chairperson is needed due to resignation of Jim Shelton, who previously held that position. So.
Who's the next one up for Vice Chair? Jenny?
I mean, I don't know if you want to look at longevity. I think out of the 3 here, I suppose, Al, you were in here previous, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it you, then Jenny, then
Yes.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's what I would have to offer, I guess. I mean, if you're comfortable with that.
You look at me?
Yes.
Oh,
Or,
Okay,
or
that's
if you want, I mean,
that's
somebody-
fine.
like I
didn't
said,
hear my name,
Jenny,
so I didn't know
yeah,
if that had to be brought up or.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I guess anybody else have any?
So I move to, very quickly,
Yeah.
to
That
recommend
goes.
that Alicus is the vice chair of the board of trustees.
I'll second that.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Nichols abstain?
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Okay, resolution honoring the service of James Shelton to the Harlan Municipal Utilities Board of Trustees. And thank you, Jim, for
Yeah, I just want to say something, management employees and for the board of trustees, would like to thank Jim for all he has done to put HMU in a better position during his time on the HMU board. So I think we had a lot of, I mean, I think we got a good board now, and I think, you know, we're continuing that effort too, just upgrading, making sure we're in a better position for the future.
Jim was active and brought a great perspective, so we'll miss him.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yes.
yep.
Don't need a motion on that, do
We
you?
need a motion to approve it, it's a resolution.
I'll make a motion to approve a resolution honoring the service of James Shelton.
Second,
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Nichols, aye?
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Approve recommendation by P&E Engineering for payment number 2 for the metering system replacement project in the amount of $7,475.
So just a little background on this. This is the second and final payment to HK Schultz Company for replacement of meters in the HMU's substation for part of the new electric SCADA project. So they were, I guess, contracted separately from what P&E did, separately from what Novatech did for the electric SCADA. And then this is actually the 5% retainage that was held out of the first payment. So it's basically going to pay them out the rest of the way.
I'll make a motion to approve recommendation by P&E Engineering for payment number 2 for metering system replacement project in the amount of $7,475.
Second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Eckes, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Resolution number 106-2026, authorizing the Harlan Municipal Utilities to apply for membership in the Iowa Municipalities Workers' Compensation Association.
And we talked about this a little bit leading up to this. This is HMU and the city's new workers' comp provider that works with a pool of cities and other municipalities and will provide a less expensive premium. So,
I'll make a motion to.
They just require that those resolutions be approved, saying that you want to join.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the Iowa Municipalities Workers' Compensation Association.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Eckes, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 8, receive and file FY 2025-2026 budget amendments.
yeah, and I know you guys had a copy of that. Main highlight of that, and the majority of those amendments were increase in interest income from CDs. Basically, I guess we kind of undershot what we actually made off of a lot of those CDs in all the departments. So it was just an adjustment on that and was the main part of those amendments.
I move that we accept the amendments on the budget.
Second?
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Eckes, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 9, resolution 107-2026, updating uniform and boots section of the manual of benefits and personnel policies.
Okay, what this pertains to, currently all outside employees receive new clothing yearly. Like I said, a lot of that is, 3 departments have the fire rated material that does need to be switched out every year. But that clothing and invoices are paid directly to the supplier for the clothing that is ordered each year. Management office staff are allowed to purchase 5 shirts per year and turn in the receipts for reimbursement. That's how we've been working at the last, 2 years? Am I right, 2 years?
2 or 3, yeah.
The average cost that is turned in by each of the, non-outside employees ranges from, I don't know, we've had it from $150 to probably $250, depending on what they purchase those 5 shirts every year. So I guess our recommendation is probably to help with on handling receipts, handing receipts in, that we kind of pick maybe the medium there and say we would do a $200 yearly allowance for the management and office employees, and then they can just go purchase, if they can get 6 shirts for that, great. If they get 4 for that, but that would be the allowance. That would just be.
And then they do have to come back, they have to bring them in to get them logoed, so.
Right, yeah, so they'd still would get the logo put on them once they purchase, but I guess it just saves the hassle of kind of keeping track of the receipts.
Back and forth.
Right.
Kind of like how
It
we're.
makes it more equitable, right? Everybody gets $200. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of times, I don't know if we really ran much over 200.
Get more than 5 in if
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
just have that alone.
I think some years, we might have run, some people might have run a little over 200, but it seems like that's, I think, a fair number.
Is there a standard requirement on fabric or?
Not necessarily, just, yeah. Most everything, everybody's doing kind of a button down.
That includes you guys?
Some do dresses, right?
Yeah, like last year I bought dresses because I
Yeah.
didn't have any dresses to wear that were logoed, and I have a bajillion shirts
Yeah.
for so many years.
And I think Jonathan had quite a few shirts, so he went and got a kind of a light jacket, probably for like
So that one
football
goes
when
with
he's,
the
Sure,
yeah.
when he's.
That, and then had it logoed, so.
Right.
So it just
Gives
depends
them
on what you need.
options. Yeah.
And we can kind of review that too. If everybody's getting to where they got enough shirts built up, maybe, I don't know, we suggested,
Yeah, we
maybe.
like to get rid of our stuff and
Okay.
stay updated.
Yeah.
These guys might not. Coburn always gets 3 blue, 2 red.
Predictable.
But us girls, we like to keep it fresher.
I don't know, Donald and I have been jazzing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
any of those next year.
Now he's going to green and yellow. I don't know.
Yeah, what colors is he gonna do next year?
Hey, you could do red and, what's gas? Gas is green, or yellow, so you could do yellow and red for your two departments.
And last year, a couple of the employees didn't even get it, they were like, I have enough, I don't need it, so.
Yeah. But like I said, you can put it towards the jacket or something, so.
Thanks, Jim.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 107-226, updating uniform and boot section of the manual of benefits and personal policies.
A second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Hickus, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 10, raw water.
Kevin abstains.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, I know, just.
Abstain, correct.
Yep.
Number 10, raw water system improvement, sections 1, 2, 3, and 4. Change order number 10 in the amount of $12,100. B, final pay application number 23 in the amount of $266,639.06. C, notice of acceptability, McCarthy consent to surety?
Surety.
Surety. Okay, and McCarthy release of claims.
Okay, I got a little background on all of those. For A, that change order number 10 in the amount of $12,100. So basically, some of the final survey we did, we knew some of those well mounds and the mounds for the new transformers. Contractor felt that he hauled in extra dirt, so we went ahead and shot them to make sure we got accurate quantities. Basically, he'd hauled in about 2,420 additional cubic yards to make those well mounds and the mounds for, just to get everything up out of the floodplain. So we kind of sat down and talked with Evan, with McCarthy Trenching there, and agreed to a $5 per cubic yard, which I think is a very reasonable price. I think he paid, what did he say? He paid 25 bucks? No, 25 bucks a yard just to get some fill hauled to the site. And then he still had to place it. So, I mean, basically we got it for a fifth or a sixth of what he paid to get, hauled in. Granted, there was some fill on site that he borrowed, which was part of the project. It was in the plans that he could borrow that, but so I think we're getting a pretty good deal on that. I mean, it was just kind of one of those things. We wanted to be fair to the contractor. I think he was appreciative, that we're willing to kind of say, okay, yeah, you were over on this, you probably should have something for that. So, I mean, that's kind of how we came to that $5 per cubic yard, which, like I said, is a very reasonable price, I think, for that. So,
Is the floodplain over in East Wellfield, is that pretty high?
It's not as high as in the south, though. I think a little bit, well.
yeah, we went higher in the south well field.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like 33, 32, 10, 12 feet, they probably built those up
Yeah.
off the original ground. Well,
It's not
35,
hard.
well, 35 is probably up about 6 foot from original ground. So if you ever get a chance to drive down in there, you'll see, I mean, very much more of a sizable mounds in the south well field than there is east. So, and part of that is too, Al, I mean, the east well field's upstream from the, that's all relative too. So you're upstream more on the east side than you are on the south side. So theoretically, you're going to have to build it up a little higher, further downstream.
Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, got to keep going here. Final application number 23, the amount of that $266,639.06. So this is the remaining amount owed to the contractor, including retainage. So this is the final, that'll pay him out everything on that project. Notice of acceptability, so that is verification from the engineer, McClure Engineering, that was in charge of that project, and then, stating that the project is complete according to what their standards are or specs are. Item D, McCarthy consent to surety. So the contractor's bonding agent approves of the final payment to the contractor, but they are still obligated to HMU during the warranty period for, I think it's 1 year warranty period we had on that, from the acceptance of the project, which would be today, that if anything materially comes up on the project, if McCarthy doesn't take care of it, his surety company will, or is obligated to. Item E, McCarthy release of claims. Basically, that's verification of the contractor that all claims for material, labor, etc. that they dealt with have been paid on their end. So I don't know if you could just do one vote on all those items, right, Jenny?
Yeah,
So you said the engineer blessed sort of that
Yep.
that it was complete. What about you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the last couple.
Little punch list items were kind of a little pain, I mean, I don't know, necessarily, a little bit painful to get them,
Get them here, but.
but once they got here, they're done.
Yeah, it's, the job is complete.
Okay, all right, thanks, Tom.
I move that we approve the raw water system improvements, sections 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Second?
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Eckes, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 11, Resolution 108, 2026, accepting raw water system improvement sections, raw water main, Sections 1, raw water mains and electric fiber conduit. Section 2, well drilling. Section 3, site work, well houses, equipment, and miscellaneous well connections. Section 4, electrical and fiber wiring.
So basically, this is just a resolution approving what we talked about in item 10.
I move to approve resolution 108-2026 that includes the items that we just discussed.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Eckes, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye.
we've been holding on to that resolution since 2022.
I know.
David was the chairperson, had to wipe out some names.
Number 12, IAMU Safety Agreement Amendment to Section A, Scope of Work.
So basically, this is our safety program through IAMU. We pay quarterly, I think, for that program. This amendment basically doesn't change the fee or anything. It covers a change to HMU's agreement with IMU stating that the safety instructor is not required to live within the area that the instructor covers. So basically, some instructors that we had previously were, I think up in Denison, and they also did Denison's safety stuff, Atlantic's, ours. So basically, this is just saying that we're okay if they live outside the area, as long as it doesn't cost us any more, as long as it doesn't, they're still here on time to start the safety programs when they're scheduled. So it's just, I guess, allowing them, they had somebody willing to do it, and they were willing to travel to cover this area. So we're just kind of agreeing to that, as long as we get the service we were getting and it doesn't cost any more. That's basically what this amendment's for.
So I move to approve the amendment for the IAMU safety agreement to Schedule A.
Second?
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Eckes, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 13, an in-kind surveying and engineering work by Joe Ruschenberg outside of HMU hours per employment contract, paragraph 5.
So this I kind of got a long explanation, well, not a real long explanation on this, but basically in my contract, and I don't know if you guys had a copy of it, and I could read that, what this pertains to, that
Yeah,
five.
I put it in the email, I think, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5J devote the whole of his time and attention to the business of HMU. The CEO should not be employed or engaged in any capacity, undertaking or carrying on of any other business, and it shall not be interested or affiliated directly or indirectly in any business, firm, or corporation undertaking or carrying on any business at any time without the approval of HMU in writing. This shall not prevent the CEO from owning an interest in any business or corporation if the CEO is not actively engaged in the day-to-day affairs of said business or corporation. So basically what I'm asking, and it kind of boils down to, I helped the city with plans on the restroom at Dream Playground, and that was kind of the thing that, since it was involved at the city, some of that work was done during HMU time. basically, you know, to help stake while the contractor's up there, draw the plans up, so forth. What I'm asking, I guess, for permission or just letting the board know is that this would be anything that's outside of HMU hours, so I'm wanting to donate some personal time outside of HMU time, weekends, it'd be weekends or vacation time, to help with survey and design on a building addition to St. Michael's Church, where I'm a member. And then also wanting to donate my time outside of HMU time to complete a survey for the school district as far as some property that they're purchasing from the Congregational Church.
I don't see any problem with you
Yeah.
doing things on your own time.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I mean, it's just kind of how that read. I just wanted to be transparent moving ahead that, yeah, it's not going to be not using any HMU time. It's going to be on my own time, and it's just a donation to the community, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
some community projects, so.
Right. And
Yeah,
it's
I
just
see.
volunteering, so,
Yeah.
Correct.
yeah.
Well, I'll make a motion on number 13, in-kind surveying and engineering work by Joe outside of HMU hours for employment contract.
Second?
Roll call.
Should I abstain? I abstain.
Dickus, aye?
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 14 is information items only. McClure invoice in the amount of $1,985. Letter from Linda Post and broken pole repair.
Okay, item A, that invoice is just engineering costs for the raw water system improvements project. I assume we'll probably have at least one
I
more,
would assume we should have that
which would pertain to kind of some of these closeout items that McClure had been working on for this meeting. Item B, their letter from Linda Post, it's just an additional letter to be added to the file of customers either for or against the addition of fluoride to the drinking water. So this letter was basically one, I think she was happy that you were taking it out, but then
So now
after that
she's
last meeting,
disappointed.
she sent another letter saying that she was disappointed that, yeah, kept it in. So that's just information. And like I said, it'll be added to the file. She was kind of collecting all the letters, all the documentation. Broken pole repair, got kind of a lengthy one for that, just an explanation. Okay, the 69 kV line that goes from here to Avoca, where we tie in the Mid-American Energy on the south side of Avoca, was scheduled 3 weeks prior to be de-energized for line repairs from inspection that was performed by HMU's electric department. Every year the guys drive the line, try to look for any defects, anything that needs to be repaired. The work was planned to last 5 days from what they found from the inspection. The findings in the inspection were a woodpecker hole in one pole down by Titan Machinery, and then do some tree trimming along the line. That was more by Corley, right? Where we had to trim some trees back there right by the old FS Ag Land complex. And then replacing the aerial marker balls by the airport. They were getting faded, so I think it was FAA said that we needed to get something that, they were faded. Even had some hail damage on them, I think, too, didn't they? They had some holes in them. And then replacing some hardware on a couple other poles. The outage was extended due to closer inspection of the woodpecker pole, so in other words, or woodpecker hole. So in other words, they got in the bucket truck. That's a mouthful.
Not 3 times, I was just gonna say.
See, I say it 3 times quick. So they got in the bucket truck and they were gonna try to, I guess there's an epoxy that you can go in and try to fill that hole. Once they got up there, they found out that it was hollowed out
Oh.
in the pole. And this is right there by Titan Machinery, I mean, it was an angle pole that pulling both 2 different directions. So I guess we,
Because we were just talking about this up front. So how do they notice a hole like that? Can they see it from the ground, or does like?
Usually
when
got, like,
the
binoculars
apprentices
and
climb- Do they climb, oh, they use binoculars.
yeah, and just was forcing that they seen it.
If they made like the apprentices climb every pole to inspect them or what?
So, because there's power
We weren't
on
sure.
all those, they can't climb it.
Oh,
So it has to be de-energized to climb it or to
Go
get
up.
close to it.
Mhm.
We don't have equipment tall enough to reach those, do we?
Certain times, but this is an 85 footer, so no, we didn't for that. Like some of our ones along,
Got it close enough to it, I guess, yeah, right.
we can get close enough to see it, but not, you can't work safely
Yeah.
with it.
So yeah, so the finding was that the pole was hollowed out. So we needed time to get material and a contractor here. So we consulted with Burns Electric, if you remember, who completed our latest overhead to underground electric project, to get a time and material quote to complete the emergency repair. I guess we felt this method is probably the fairest to both the contractor and HMU. You know, it's just their hourly fee for when they're working on it and whatever the material costs are as far as with it being an emergency repair. Didn't really have it, you know, our line is shut down. NIPCO let us, they extended the shutdown of the line for another week just so we could get this emergency repair done. You know, it's kind of one of those things, they need to get back online, well, they wanted to get it back online before this weather today too. So that was kind of the emergency portion of it. HMU had a brace pole, so this is one that's anchored pole across the street. So they got guy wires going to it. So we did have the shorter anchor pole to replace that existing one. But we did not have the 85-foot pole in stock. That's the actual one that all the lines are hooked to. We were able to purchase an 85-foot pole from NIPCO stock, but the next, and which was good because the next closest supplier that could provide that size of pole was in Illinois. So then you're paying shipping and, you know, more cost. So NIPCO even delivered the pole to the site, brought it from their stockpile and brought it to the site. The pole and the brace pole were replaced by Burns Electric. The tree trimming, replacement of the hardware, and the replacement of the aerial marker balls were done by HMU's electric department. The 69 kV line was inspected this morning. Mid-American Energy had completed their underbuild. They had some underbuild, secondary underbuild on our poles. They completed their underbuild yesterday or day before. And then they were cleared this morning. So NIPCO re-energized the line back to normal this morning. So it's kind of a long drawn out thing, but when we found out it was hollow, that kind of got us a little nervous.
Yeah.
So. CEO's report? Okay. Got a few items there. Just wanted to mention, due to the issue of the elevated chlorine levels in the drinking water, next month we will be presenting a quote at next month's board meeting for a chemical level sensor. I mean, it's a sensor that can do
7 different water quality.
yes,
parameters.
seven different water quality parameters in the finished water. And then that sensor will be located down in the pump house at the clear well. So everything that's finished at the water plant goes down into the clear well and then is pumped out into the system. So that sensor will be testing, I mean, it's constantly testing, so we can catch, you know, the high chlorine, any other parameter that we set it to. And then we'll have that hooked to our SCADA system to where something goes wrong, it'll alarm, get a hold of whoever's on call if there's a problem. So we'll catch this earlier. Next item, installation of the new electric service at the fairgrounds for the camping stalls has started and is going well. We had a good day, I think, the last few days, but then again, like today, I think with the weather, I don't know if they got much done, not knowing if it was gonna, it sprinkled some and back and forth. So that's going good. Approximately 18 customers left to convert to IPTV. And date for the traditional cable we talked about is May 4th, and we'll shut it down. And lastly, I have April anniversaries. Deb McLaughlin, 21 years,
Oh, good,
and Colburn, 12 years.
good.
So,
It's been that long? Seems like yesterday.
Some days.
Not when you find a woodpecker hollow.
It's a lot of phone calls.
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know, you got any other questions or comments for me? All right. Thank you.
16 adjourn.
Papers here to sign.
Yes, there's a bunch of papers that you want to sign.
You want to start? I want to.